Hey everyone, it's time to work some examples. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about some of the problems you're going to face in section 2.1. Now in section 2.1, the objective is going to be similar to what we want to achieve out of section 2.2. That is finding the resultant of two or more forces. But there are going to be different methods for solving those problems. In section 2.1, we're going to be using the parallelogram law or the triangle rule. And in section 2.2, we're going to be using Cartesian vector principles to break down vectors into their components, x, y components for a 2D problem. And then those components get added up. Now that section 2.2 and the method used there is actually probably more consistent with what you're used to doing. It's in physics courses, it's probably what you've been using when finding resultant forces. But it's good to know the techniques in section 2.1 as well. In section 2.1, when you use the parallelogram law, often you're doing a graphical solution in that you draw out vectors and you find a resultant on the paper that you literally measure. I'm not going to actually do that. I don't think that's necessary. The second way of finding the resultant forces, the resultant of forces in section 2.1 is to use the triangle rule, in which afterwards use trigonometry, mainly the law of cosines and sines, to find the resultant and the angle of the resultant. So the problems that I'm about to work, I will be using the triangle rule and the law of sines and law of cosines to find the solution.